children. It's Pastor Matthew here for our Children's Praise lesson. Now we're going to be looking in the Catechism for the fifth commandment. Number 5, halfway there. Out of all 10 commandments, we're going to learn about the fifth one, which deals with honoring our parents. So let's learn that one today. In question 63 of the Catechism, it says, what is the fifth commandment? And the answer is, the fifth commandment is, honor your father and mother, so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you. Honor your father and mother, so that you may live long in the land that God has given you. So, this commandment is teaching us that if you choose to obey your mom and dad, that would be a way of honoring them. And if you honor them, your life will go well, or your life will get easier, or you'll have a happy life or a good life. Generally speaking, your life's going to be better if you learn to honor your mom and dad. If you honor them, this is what we're going to say it means to obey them. So look at this image. Does this seem to make sense to you? Have you ever yelled at your mom and dad like this kid with the X, the red X next to him? He is not doing a good job because he's fighting with his mom and dad, because he's not listening to them and obeying them. But if he can actually listen to what they're saying and do what they tell him to do, his life is a lot happier and better. Now, the reason this is the way is because usually your mom and dad love you and want to do what's best for you. So they're always going to tell you to do things that maybe you don't think are good ideas, but they are older than you and wiser, and they know what's best for you. So if you listen to them, your life will be better. And also, this is what God commands. This is the fifth commandment. Also, look at this other guy who's helping his dad carry the groceries. This is another way of honoring your parents. When you do chores or you do work that your parents ask you to do, that's honoring them. You're helping around the house and making life easier for your mom and dad. That is called honor. We also know what it's like to honor our mom and dad when we say nice things to them. So look at this little girl who's giving her mom a little prize or certificate to say how wonderful she is and all the things that her mom does for her. Or look at this other little girl who's thanking her dad for combing her hair, because maybe that's not that much fun, but it's something he does all the time that helps and makes her life better. And it's good to honor him by just saying thank you. Do you say thank you to your mom and dad? Do you say thank you for all the stuff they do and all the food and the clothing and all the activities they give you? So if you can say thank you to your mom and dad, that's honoring them, and that makes God very happy. And it teaches you a really important thing you need to learn your whole life, is that you need to obey authority. And that begins with God's authority. But you learn also how to obey God's authority by obeying your mom and dad's authority. So let's learn this from the Bible. In Ephesians 6:1, it says this: children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment with a promise, that it may go well with you and that you may live long in the land. Ephesians 6:1-3. So that's our Bible verse today. We're going to learn how, in the next few weeks, we're going to learn how to obey our parents, because we're supposed to respect authority. And that's how we learn to respect God's authority.